up, nerds? What's up, nerds? We here?
What's up, nerds?
We doing it?
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Okay, we're here. What's up? Welcome back to Nerd Immersion. This is our every so often Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday, live stream. Welcome. We are playing a homebrew. I'm out of practice. This is bad.
You want to start over?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay.
What's up, nerds?
What's up, nerds? Welcome back to Nerd Immersion, Freaks and Greeks, a homebrew campaign based on ancient Greek mythology. I am Celine Trella. I am your dungeon master. With me is Sean, Ralph, Ted. You know Ted. He owns this channel.
It's true. I hope so.
I would hope you know who he is.
Fucking
Before we get into the game itself and like recapping, I'm going to shamelessly self-promote. Me and Sean are starting our own TTRPG podcast. It's called Legends Rerolled. Our first episode drops later this month. Next month?
Yeah. It's the last day of the month. So actually, by the time this episode is over, yeah, it's not June yet.
Oh my god, okay. It's next month by a day.
We're May. June is a different month.
Alright, anyway.
This isn't the time for this.
First episode drops in the
Smart.
latest
Not today.
June. Check out our Instagram for all updates, giveaways, behind the scenes, etc. Moving on. So,
Oh no, sorry. I'm gonna put today. The Nerd Immersion Plays posted a link to the Legends Reroll Instagram. That was it. So it's easy. It's convenient.
flawless delivery. We're rotating.
I don't know what you're saying. We for.
Just to say yes.
I'm having a rough day. I'm gonna drink this your coffee.
The last time on
The last time on Freaks and Greeks, these guys journeyed underground from volcano to volcano, and have ended up on the island of Crete. They are not quite sure what they're doing there, except they know that there is a party that they need to get to in the middle of the labyrinth. The famed labyrinth with the Minotaur and all that kind of stuff. So, they walked out of the volcano, they're going down the mountain, they have entered Gnosis, and on their entry into the city, while they're in kind of like the dirty edgy streets where the bad people hang out, someone,
With the rules gonna get broken.
yeah, they saw a group of surly dudes looking at them, and then they came over and they picked a fight, specifically gunning for Pyrrhus. So that is where we enter. We are starting right in initiative order. Let's get some music going. We rolled our initiative last time, so Zexus, you up?
Yeah. You see, when I say you, I guess I mean someone. Let's see. So Zaxos's eyes narrow, and they kind of darken, and I cast Hunter's on the one with the loud mouth.
I'm calling them. Okay, so there's white shirt,
White shirt,
purple hat, green hood.
green hood. All right. Which one was mouthing off to me?
Purple
Hat. So I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on purple hat,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna whip out my bow and shoot him 3 times.
Both work at close range, right?
How close?
They're
Yeah, as long as he's not within 5 feet.
Okay, well, I wasn't sure.
So,
Proceed.
first attack will be on the dice, so that's a 12.
With lightning fast reflexes, you see him, and you miss.
Net 20 on the second one.
Oh, he comes back like, you jump, boom, right into him. I'm assuming all attacks are lethal unless you guys are specify otherwise, or should I assume the other?
No, Zaxos has no intention right off the bat of keeping them alive, unless one of you guys says keep one of them alive.
Okay, cool.
So that's actually not right on the dice, as is my kind of thing. So that is 6, 10, plus 4, plus an extra 3, because they're human. Would I be correct?
Yes, they are human.
They are human. So that is going to be 17 for that second hit. And then I'm going for the third one, my Dread Ambusher attack as a God damn it! And then I miss with my third bolt.
This little a wind catches.
Okay. I think that's enough.
All right.
That is gonna be my turn. I'm gonna have Oberon run over here, out of the way, and then I'm going to back up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay next to him. That's it. I'm staying next to him.
Stay next to Pyre.
Yeah.
All right.
He's a good guy.
He is. Just remind me, Oberon. We have landed at the size of a panther.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a small.
You guys are getting some looks from other people in the streets.
Yeah. Checks out.
Yeah, because
He's also gray, so.
Midday and shooting bows in the middle
Oh,
of a crowded,
I'm
kind of
okay,
crowded,
like-
not a crowded street, but like
Okay.
there are like people sitting on like their stoops and like kids in the running around in the dirt and
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm focused on my prey.
Yes, you are. All right. Next up is Lekus, Mr. Heidi Man.
Yeah. So, how high is the roof of the building next to me?
Let's call it. How tall is the story? 10 feet? 20 feet ish. I'm gonna say like 20 feet up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna climb up to the roof.
Oh, this is also a good time for me to tell you what your ring, the other effect on your ring.
Yeah, that would be a nice thing for you to tell me.
Yeah.
Which all I have is cast disguise self proficiency bonus times per long rest.
Yes.
That's the last thing you told me.
In addition to that,
Yes.
you get a 25. Okay. So it's not a fly speed.
Oh,
That's a great story.
You have 25 feet vertically and 25 feet horizontally that you can use throughout your day as like floating or flying as you will. And it resets per short rest. You can break it up however you want. Oh, look, there's a 10-foot chasm. Just kind of like, or a 20-foot chasm. Oh, I need to reach that thing that's up there.
horizontal.
Ooh, does he take falling damage if he goes vertical?
I'm gonna say no. You are able to come down from your vertical. Like the down does not count as part of your vertical movement.
Okay, gotcha.
That is upward movement.
Okay, so in theory,
Yes.
in the middle of the street, if I wanted to, I could just be like, we go up 25 feet. Am I limited by my existing movement speed? Or is this in addition to my movement? How does this factor in?
Excellent question.
This is in addition.
Okay.
So you could go up,
So I-
run across some roofs.
Then I see. So I could basically 25 feet up, 25 feet over.
I'm gonna say if you go up and you land on a surface,
Mhm.
you can't then like jump off the other side of the building and be like, me, it's fine.
Sure.
Like in that case, you end up falling.
But I could jump and then go 25 feet this way and then also still use whatever remaining movement speed I have. What does it look like when I do this? Is it like, am I just like Magneto? Do I float up? Do I have like a thing that happens? Like, how does is this perceptible by the outside eye of like, it's clearly that ring or it's that
No.
magic gust of air? Like, what I,
like your ring just carries you.
Well, now that's how it's gonna work.
Little legs kicking under.
yeah, I'm curious.
No, I'm gonna say it's purely like you float. Like think Peter Pan.
Okay, all
I
right.
was hoping you were gonna go Princess Peach and Mario 2.
Well, that's the horizontal.
It's a good one. You should check out that reference.
I should.
Or Smash Brothers.
Or Smash Brothers, yeah, that too.
Oh, the.
With the big skirts.
Okay.
You got big skirts.
Good to know. Well, I have a 30-foot climb speed, so I'm just gonna climb up this wall. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna walk to the or creep to the edge, and look over, and I see these three people, and I see my companions over there. Just getting in trouble. Now, do they look more or less like what I see them as? Like they're three ruffians in the street with swords? Or
Yeah. Daggers and scimitars.
Okay. So the guy who has a bow doesn't have a bow.
No, they don't have bows.
Okay. This is just important. All
No,
important.
yeah, no, good
Yeah,
things,
well,
good things to have. I just picked ones that had big bold colors so I could keep track of who's who.
Check that. Love
Yeah.
that.
So
Yeah.
that's good. Okay. So I'm gonna shoot. You shot purple hat, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot green hood
Or green, whatever. Green shirt, whatever.
Here,
It's
we're gonna
like-
shoot
Just
him.
green.
with advantage. So we're hitting natural 20. Don't even need it.
Dope.
Beautiful. Too slow. We are in combat.
How many d6? This is a 6d6. Oh, I need another one with the skull on. Okay. This guy's gonna die, I think. Well, even some you lose some. 9, 15. 26.
Are you adding as it goes, or are these all separate?
I'm adding it.
Okay.
36. 41.
Good start. Good start.
Start. Good start. I'm going to say, where are you aiming on his persona?
In the foot.
Right.
Right in the foot. I want to pin him to the street.
So you're aiming for like a, you do that, and it severs right behind the Achilles tendon and the bone, and just through. And he instantly is like, "Ah!"
And then I hide. Which I always have advantage because that was a natural one. Always advantage. Which turns into a 1930.
But yeah, so high. All right, then we go Pirates.
So which one is practically incapacitated right now?
Green.
Green guy?
Green guy. Green guy is one-footed, useless. Purple hat. It's roughed up, but not. He's got an arrow in him, but you know he seems to be okay. And then white shirt is untouched.
Okay. I am going to, I guess, run up Purple Hat,
Okay.
and I am going to attack. Let's see what that gets me. That is a 21.
Woo, that
Okay, and then that is not the right dice.
hit.
11, and I'm going to attack again.
Boom!
Nat 20.
Please.
NBD. NBD.
That's a crit. And on top of that, I'm going to use a menacing attack. No, actually, no. Precision attack. You can expend one superiority die to roll to the roll, but before any effects, I'm going to expend one superiority die. But because that's a crit, how many d8s?
4 total.
4 d8s. I only have 2 d8s. I need 2 more d8s.
Here you go.
Say when you guys pony up.
Oh, good job, boys.
Wow. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
20. And that is before you even roll the sims. 21. And that is to Purple Hat. On top of the damage I did in my first attack.
Okay. Purple hat and green guy look equally distressed and injured at this point. How are you attacking him? Sorry.
Since it's a precision attack,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to run up on him, and I am going to stab him in, let's say, his like side. Like my sword is going
Like
straight,
kidney area?
like straight through the side of his abdomen. Just kind of-
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Blood just comes
Like-
pouring and oozing out of his side.
Like if you would have imagined it, I would have ran up on him, stabbed him like once, and then pulled out and stabbed him again a second time, even harder. Yep.
All right. Nice. Okay. It's their turn finally. So Um.
Thank you.
All right. Purple hat is gonna attack. Pyrus. That's gonna miss. I'm assuming.
You got to hit a 19.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? You don't get to.
You're rolling.
You're right.
Did you miss an attack? Who missed an attack, by the way?
Who? What?
Who missed?
Purple.
Purple?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Do you mind if I
React.
pose?
Oh, go for it. Yeah. So yeah, he goes to try to hit you with his dagger out the gate, and you riposte. What do you do?
All right, so I get to expend another superiority dice. That's my mouse.
That's annoying.
Okay, so I expend another superiority die. Doesn't show that. Let me just roll that. Ooh, that is a crit fail.
Ooh.
So that's superior.
Does not. Okay, but where he misses the hit.
Okay.
He tries again with his scimitar and misses, and then he tries once more. And you guys are bad at this game. You also don't
playing
get to
the
roll anywhere. You also don't get to roll anywhere. You just pull in all the d20s and hope. Alright. So that's purple guy. Green guy, I'm gonna say yanks the arrow out and is going to hobble because it was in his foot, though. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a handicap in his movement. So if we do 1, 5. No, he's just gonna close the distance to Pyrus, and he's gonna attack him also. Yes, I haven't rolled above a 10.
That sucks.
Ooh, 20. There it is.
Cool. Silvery barbs.
Oh,
Yeah.
one time.
Roll again. Pyrus has advantage on his next.
Yes.
I got a 3.
Cool. The way my silvery barbs looks is
Yeah.
as he closes the distance and goes
You can tell
to
he's
swing.
going for a big hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, you've already lost. You just don't know it, mate. So that's my silvery.
He trips. He misses. He trips over his injured foot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Check it out.
All right. He's gonna regain composure and try for one more, and he's gonna miss. Okay. White shirt. It's also gonna close the distance to Pyrus.
Hell yeah, let's do this. Let's do this, guys.
This is actually the best way for our comments to go. I will attack you and me and Ted.
Like you're the closest one, and you're the focus of what they're trying to get. So, all right, same thing. Ooh, okay, that's gonna hit. It's just regular hit. That's gonna be 8 damage.
Tis a scratch.
And he's gonna try again. Ooh, and he's gonna hit again. And that's only gonna be 5 damage. And he's gonna try one more. You said the number was 19 to beat?
Yes.
Just misses on his third. And yes, they are locked and focused on Pyrus.
So that was 13 damage? 8 plus 5? 13.
Yes.
Okay, I can't do anything.
Having an issue? Having technical difficulties?
It's because I'm not logged in.
Go back to that. So while Pyrus fiddles with his technology.
All right. For this one, I'm going to have Oberon come up behind the green guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to give me the help action on my first bow shot just by like growling at him and his dagger. Big cat noise. Oh, I forgot I had all my accuracy, so when I advantage,
And you miss your dice tray.
that I didn't miss it. It just like got
It was too excited. It was excited to be in there.
And that's a net 20.
Yes, don't fuck around.
Oof. So, and not as bad. So that is going to be 10, 16 plus, I believe it is 7. 16 plus 7 is 23 damage.
23 damage
Yes,
to green.
To green.
Always with us.
It never leaves. And then I'm going to throw my new magic plus 1 dagger at him for the final. And it does a, I'm gonna be so happy. Does a 15 hit? Is that the number?
That is.
Because it's a plus 1, and if I had shot with my longbow, I would have. But it was Yakobe.
Yeah. Describe it. Go.
So my first is he gets the growl, so he turns, and as he turns to look at Oberon, the first arrow goes into his shoulder, and as he like recoils and like hunches down, I have already thrown the dagger where he's going to be, so he like leans forward into it, and it gets him in the side.
Oh, brutal! You guys start to hear screams on the street at this point, and you see people starting to like quickly leave the area.
Dope. And then can I have Oberon use his interact with an object to just like grab my dagger from his?
Sure.
Yeah, and then he's gonna bring it back. To me.
Make Oberon a dexterity check to see if he can like grip it.
All right. Where's his? I got an 11 on the die, and his dexterity is not bad. So that's 2. So we get to 13.
He's trying to get it like kind of clean for you because he knows you don't like blood and mess.
Oh, he's so gross.
But you know when he there's some bits attached
Yeah, it happens.
when he brings it back, but yeah, you get it.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, the head isn't very much attached anymore, but you know, it's
It's close enough. That's what I wanted.
all right.
And then I'm gonna look over at Purple Hat and just be like, "You started this. You can end it right now, mate. Walk away." And then it's not my turn.
All right, Lycus.
Alright, I will shoot at. White shirt's untouched at this point, right?
Mhm.
Correct.
Shoot
He is looking shook though.
Yeah. That is a 21.
Hits.
Oof. That's not good. That's fine. We'll just scare him. 6, 7, 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will hide again. With a 20, dirty 20.
Okay. Noted. Cool. Virus.
Question.
Yes.
A while back, you gave me a necklace that gives me bonus action plus proficiency per day, based on proficiency per day. It says bonus action, disengage, dash, jump, or long distance.
Oh yeah, I give you Step of the Wind. I think
Yeah.
no, right? Is that the monk feature?
Yes.
Right, where you can bonus disengage.
Mhm.
That's only action based. I'm just asking. Only action based. It's not like a bonus action. Like I guess movement based. It's not like I can perform a bonus action within that. It's strictly if I want to disengage, dash, or jump.
You
Oh.
can do it as a bonus
Yes,
action.
you
Normally,
can.
they would take your action.
Okay. So I'm not gonna.
So
do that.
basically, it widens what you are able to do with your bonus action.
If I wanted to, would talking to them consider an action? Would that be considered an action?
So you could talk to them.
Okay. So then I'm going to use a superiority dice, commanding presence, and I'm going to try and intimidate.
Which one?
Whichever one I can.
Is it like a pick a target, or is it an area like
This is basically commanding presence when you make a charisma and performance or persuasion check. Oh, it's a check. When you make intimidation, performance, or persuasion check, you can expend a superiority die. So what I was going to do at this point is look at these two guys, point to the man on the floor, and say, why are you coming after us? And the first one to speak doesn't immediately end up like him.
Ooh.
And if I can do that, I would use my commanding presence, which would then be a 18.
18 is the number they would have to beat.
No, that's the number he gets on his intimidation check.
But it's like a check. I don't know how that would work.
If you allow.
If that was a check, but it wouldn't be a check. If it's I'm just rolling intimidation. So it would be, if I'm just rolling intimidation, which wouldn't be that commanding presence, so forget that. It would just be a 17.
You could do a wisdom save.
Okay.
Even though it's not like it's just 17. Sorry, I read that wrong. I thought it was going to help me be more intimidating.
No, you can use your commanding presence to...
Only in check scenarios. Like if somebody intimidated me, I could probably use it to...
No. What checks just mean is you're trying to do something. So like in this scenario, when you're trying to intimidate them, it would be an intimidation.
Yeah, you're going to make an intimidation check, and if you want to expend a superiority die to add to what your number is that they are trying...
Yeah, so in that case, it's just a 1, so it's an 18.
Okay, cool. So they are gonna try to not be scared.
If they were halflings, they get advantage.
So whoever tells me their business dies last. That's basically what's gonna happen.
All right. At this point, Purple Hat is like gushing blood and is a little slow on the uptake, and white shirt is immediately like, I'm out, and like turns and tries to bolt out of here. But since he's doing that, you can provoke an attack. It provokes an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Sure, yes. I will take the attack of opportunity.
You have advantage because of my Salisbury buffs.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that is 18 plus 7.
25.
Yeah. You hit.
Cool. That is just a straight D8. So 12.
All right, cool. So this guy, injured, wounded, starts to limp away. He's gonna go his full movement speed, which is 30 feet. So here.
Good job.
Thank you. The other guy is thoroughly intimidated by you, which means he cannot attack you, right? Or it's disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage on attacks and you can't move closer.
Can't move closer. And sorry, there's that. All right.
Does he say anything? Because like I kind of just asked him why you guys,
What did you repeat? What you said to him
So I
specifically?
was basically like, why are you guys attacking us? And whoever speaks first, it doesn't end up like that guy. Basically, so that guy took off running. So now he's standing
the other guy.
intimidated. So is he just like stoic? Is he not going to say anything? Or
Well, yeah, he's bleeding. He's there. So he's gonna reach, just like kind of like hand up while the other hand is like trying to stop the blood from his side, or whatever. Just kind of like reaches into his tunic or jacket, whatever, and pulls out. We doing it?
Oh no, okay, I got my chatbot worked.
Well, that's good.
Nothing.
So you guys try it while we're doing. You do your thing.
Okay. He reaches into his jacket. I keep changing whatever shirt he's wearing. And he reaches and hands this to you, and it leaves like a bloody end.
Okay.
It's like, that's you in it.
And I'm not, because like I'm standing right in front of him. I'm not gonna kind of like look at it. I'm gonna throw it since, Zaxos is behind me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it to him while still kind of maintaining eye contact with the purple guy.
Okay.
I catch it? Can it be?
Or sleight of hand.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. I have good dexterity though, so 13. Are you? What if it's an acrobatics check? So like, catch it like an acrobat. I juggle,
Okay.
which has
Sure.
acrobatics.
Sure. Do that.
Is
You make me
So it's
an
a
athletics.
Oh, come on, athletics.
it's
Make an athletics check because it's a piece of paper that you're trying to throw.
It's a 16.
So let's see if it even gets to him. And you got a 16?
Yes.
So he tosses it, and it kind of like papers through the air, and you see it's gonna land definitely further in front of you. So if you want to catch it, you gotta like run up. With your 16, you are able to catch it, but you gotta like move forward.
It's not gonna look cool.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So I am going to not move and in my brain be like, oh, we're gonna get that. It's gonna make me look stupid if I go have to bend it over. Can you bring it to me? It'll look way cooler if you bring it to me.
So the paper lands on the floor, and on your turn, Oberon can grab it and fetch it towards you. All right.
Uh-oh.
I'll say since that's kind of effectively done because you kind of have him like
Yeah.
pinned up. And the other guy is fleeing. I don't know if anybody's planning on. Is anybody planning on going after White Shirt?
No, because I mean at this point I'm
Yeah.
basically.
Okay, cool.
I think, yeah, we should probably take care of him too.
Let me see. I think I have a thing.
All right, but okay. So if this is the case, then we are going to stay in initiative.
Let me
So
just.
that thing
Let me. You
happen.
may be able to come out of it. Let me just look.
No! Uh-oh. Oh, no. See, I fucking told you about the shield. This isn't the time. It's not the time. But we're going to have words about this in a minute.
All right. So Pirates, is there anything else you want to do? That's all he said is because he retorts with the question. That's you, isn't it?
Done a lot, so I'm gonna, I guess, not do anything. I guess I'm done because, like, I mean, and then I threw the thing, so I feel like I've done a lot.
Well,
So that's what-
because you did an intimidation check.
I did intimidation,
I'm
and
gonna-
then I
and then
threw
you-
that back. So, like, I just did two things. I don't know.
I'm gonna say you still have a bonus action.
Bonus action, then I guess. Since he's already weak, and I guess he's dying. Yeah, I'm gonna go for an unarmed strike. I'm just gonna try and like just knock him.
Knock him out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
All right, so that is a 22.
That'll hit.
Okay, and that's just 5.
Straight 5. It you punch him and he falls over. What is your passive perception?
Passive perception is a 13.
Damn, I wrote that down.
So you hit him and he falls over and like looks unconscious, but you can see him kind of like he is feigning being knocked out, so hopefully you leave him the fuck alone. And then it is their turn. White guy is another 30 movement is just taking off. You're kind of gonna lose him in the streets potentially, so move him.
Next 30?
I'm gonna say do some that way, and then he's gonna like cut down a side street. So he kind of is out of your sight.
Are you on the roof?
Yes.
Could he see him? Or is
I'm
this?
on-
Well,
He's
he's on that roof.
on that roof. So no.
We'll see him shortly.
And purple guy is gonna take the dodge action.
Isn't he on the
Okay.
floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dodging on the ground. What do you want?
He's awake, so he's waiting for it. He's waiting, like.
Yep.
Access.
Oh, I kneeled down to that guy and slit his throat with my magical knife.
Okay. He's dead.
Yeah, these guys can't walk away from here. Oh, and then I used the rest of my turn with Oberon. We're going to start chasing that guy. Oberon has a 50-foot movement speed.
Okay. So move him accordingly. Let's see.
10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay. So here's how we're gonna do a chase scene.
Cool.
Because I don't have the map drawn out, and I don't want to go back and forth doing movement speed because that's boring.
Fair.
What's up?
I was gonna say, like, can I finish my turn? Because I used one attack on the guy on the ground, so I still have my movement speed, my bonus action. And
Okay. Go for it.
so I could.
I was gonna say, if you guys can, he's there now. If you guys can get him before he gets back to his turn, then we don't have to go into can you keep track of him in the city.
Dope. Then I'm going to bonus action. Oh no! Can I see him from here? Like, is he actually there?
I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm gonna say you're able to have eyes on him.
Cool. Then I am just gonna use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark from purple hat to white shirt. And
Cool.
I'm gonna shoot at him. Okay, so that is a 19 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
7 and 7 is 14. It's 14 damage. That
Okay.
is my turn.
All right. Lycus.
Okay, I am going to move. And because of being updated thief thing, yeah, we got 25 acrobatics. I can just make this jump.
Nice.
So 15 feet.
Cool.
Can I see this guy?
Yes.
Okay. I would like. I don't remember the specifics, and I could have sworn I wrote it down, but I can't find it. I have those green arrows that I think were like ensnaring, like nets or something.
I have it written down
I
in my
would
earlier
like to
notes.
shoot
Let me see.
him with one of those.
That's smart.
Yeah, the ordinance.
I'm gonna roll my attack in the meantime. I don't know. Well, is it an attack? It's an attack, I think.
I think you're right.
It's still an arrow. but-
Yeah.
Okay.
The net arrows?
Yeah.
You told me they were. I wrote the silver moon arrows. I gave those to you.
Right.
And then I had. I guess they were green net arrows. You told me specifically. They
Yeah.
were
So what it is it's if a shot hits a target, they must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed, they are trapped in a net.
Okay, it is a 25 to
Is
hit.
that an old picture? Of you?
Okay.
Do you? What's the thing?
For dexterity for their
What are they basing it off of? We don't. I don't think we ever decided, or maybe we did, a DC. We're
I don't
gonna
think
try
we
to
did.
beat. So that's up to you. So I hit it with the arrow. Well, in your court, DM, you make your
It's a weird picture.
and then tell me if I did good or if he did good. I don't
Okay.
know. You never told me what the DC was.
Yeah, it's something that hasn't come up, so I haven't thought of it.
I know I asked about this last time. but
I'm sure. I'm sure you did.
It's like a month.
That was like a whole month ago.
Dude, this is episode 5. This is like a half a year ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No, it was
6 episodes ago.
Yeah.
We're talking. Oh, I wrote down the date. The 4th of January was when I got these arrows.
Dope.
Wow.
Dope.
Wow.
So what do they do? Yeah. What's the save? What's the
Okay.
DC?
I'm gonna make it a set DC.
Sure. Well, you
Set it
make
and-
your
Set
roll.
it and forget it.
Yeah, I'm gonna set it and
What
forget
happens?
it. They do not pass.
Netify.
So he is now trapped in a net.
Cool.
And he takes the arrow
Oh.
damage.
7.
Okay. That it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. 30.
These 2 seconds.
Okay, so it looks like the chatbot works. And it even has a thing. And it looks like bucks are accumulating. You just have to speak.
Oh, Flinty
I
Bees.
think.
Flinty
for it
bees?
to work.
Plenty bees are
I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the DC for your net arrows I made it 20. I made it difficult.
Okay, great. Love that.
Since you got him from a cult of a goddess.
Sure.
Checks out.
Alright, so him on his turn is going to try to cut himself loose
Sure.
with a knife. He starts to break through some of it, but isn't able to get himself fully free.
Cool.
But he is pinned, so it's back to Zaxos.
Sweet.
So he hasn't moved from that spot. He's just down now.
Yeah.
He's netified.
First, Oberon is gonna go over and try and beat him.
To beat him?
Eat him.
Oh, eat him.
You skip my turn.
Oh, yeah, definitely did. 100% did. Net pinned pirates.
Net pin pirates.
My movement speed, it's not really drastic movement speed, but I get that double, so I can essentially dash.
This is
Yeah, you can bonus second dash.
Bonus action dash on top of.
regular movement, so 60 feet.
So, because like I have the wind step dash. So does that mean
That's
a
the bonus.
That's a
that's the bonus action? So I can move the 6. Okay.
So you move 60 and still have your action.
Yeah. You can move further, attack.
Oh my god. That's the bonus action, and then I can still move
Well, bonus action. The dash is 30
30 feet
plus
on top of
the
30. So I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm away from him, and while he's stuck,
He is on the ground in a net. So
You got that, Jeff.
I do have the javelin of lightning. Let's see. I bet a lot of things in my swing.
Something for reach, but
Well, I was thinking because he's probably not very good at dex saves.
oh yeah, neither
in
that.
the net.
No.
oh yeah, what does a net do? I'll look that up real quick. Unless was this? I don't know. This is a magic thing. Is this like a net or like an ensnaring strike spell?
Oh no, it's just a net.
Just a net.
It's a net. The magic is how they fit it in that little arrow.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. I'm like, you guys got a set of practical arrows and a set of magic arrows.
So so lightning charge just added on top of it?
So he is restrained in this net, meaning that his movement speed is 0. Attack rolls against him have advantage. All of his attack rolls have disadvantage, and he has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Dope. So it looks like your options are either throw it at him and then it's just like a normal ass magical javelin, or you could use the magic part and do the 4d6 lightning damage.
Only if I hurl it though. I have a range of 30. I can still stab him. I mean, he's only 10 feet away from me.
Yeah, but javelins don't have the reach.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't?
So you're
They
basically
javelin can't reach 10 feet?
nope.
Oh,
You
never
got
mind.
too far where you would have to throw the javelin.
Yeah.
Now I have to use the word. I didn't think of a word.
Oh yeah, you got what's your power word?
Um. Ooh. When I throw it, after I saw this, I throw it and I say, "They're never taking my shield," and I throw it.
Never taking my shield.
God damn it. It's just
Okay.
it's just a piece of wood, mate, with some bronze on it. It's just it's on the paper. I don't. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Whatever.
Good. Okay. I was just double checking the wording to make sure that it stopped at the line of lightning stopped at your target and didn't go for the full reach of it. And then, so I was like, there are some dead crispy people in these streets right now. But there's not. Okay, so they're going to make their dexterity.
I didn't throw it.
Oh, you have to throw it. You gotta hit.
Yeah.
I'm jumping the gun.
So that's 21.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, now they're gonna make their saving throw.
1d6.
Disadvantage.
What's our dex like, gang? What's our dex like, boy? Got a 13.
You have to 13.
So you take half damage.
So half a 9.
Half of 9, so we're gonna round. We've been rounding up, I think.
Okay, hold on. So this says each creature must in line taking 4d6 lightning damage on a failed save, half as much than a successful one. So hold on. I did 1d6 plus 6, and now I have to do 4d6.
Wait. So 9 was your weapon damage.
9 was the weapon damage.
Okay, so he's gonna take all of that damage.
Okay. And now taking
So-
46 lightning damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful.
So,
I did
yeah.
46.
Yeah.
I have 2. I need 2 more. So you took 9 straight up.
He took 9 straight up, and he's gonna take half of this lightning damage.
Yep. So he's taking 8.
No. You threw it at him, right? If they're in the line, they make the dexterity saving throw for 46. On a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 46 lightning damage.
Oh, so the target themselves are fucked.
So he takes the 9 plus whatever you rolled on that
18.
46.
18. Oh, beautiful.
If you threw it like at a guy and there was a line, when it comes
Anybody
into a
in
lightning
there
bolt, anybody in the line takes it, but the initial target
takes
still
the
takes the hit. So
Nice.
even if you technically miss that guy you're aiming at, anybody in the line still takes the lightning damage because the lightning bolt passes through it. It's just that target, because you could crit that and then you could be doing 8d6 lightning on the crit.
So like if I missed, I would.
Your attack had advantage though. You well, it's a range.
Potentially.
Okay.
Potentially.
Anyway,
Depending on where it's skewed. Yeah, so you hurl this all of 10 feet and you guys see a break. And when the bright kind of light fades out of your eyes and you look back, there's just a smoking corpse. It's black, it's charred, the net's gone.
Go. I want to run back to purple guy and green guy real quick, rifle their pockets, see if they have any more identifying.
You find 1 gold piece and 2 silver pieces.
Cool.
You also find that.
All right. All right, blokes. I think we got to get inside somewhere. Maybe change what some of us look like, and go over this new information real quick before we hop into that pyramid. Right? What you say?
Yeah.
All right. I'm like, all right, let's hoof it, and then I'm gonna start jogging to a different section of the town.
Okay. You start jogging through the town. People in this section are like in their homes, cowering in dark alleyways, just staying the heck out of your way.
Cool.
You keep running. Everyone make me perception check.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
25.
Perception. Oof, that's a 10.
you're running along, Pyrus, you notice, like, as you're entering a new section into town, you see, a board of, like, job notices, news, decrees, wanted posters, etc. And you're able to clock a couple more, another one that looks like yours. And as you're running along, the two of you, not just once in each of those sections, but as you're running along, you see these flyers posted up, scattered throughout the whole city.
Gotcha. All right, yeah. So at this point, is there an alley around here that we could duck into to like just get eyes off us real quick?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna duck into that alley and be like, all right, we've got a problem.
I mean, I don't think it's a problem.
I mean, well, they just tried to kill us in the middle of the street.
They didn't
This is
try to
a
kill me
problem
at all.
for me for home. I can't have this at home. My family's in trouble. I don't know what to do with this. I'd have to find a way to get home immediately. Or at least not even get home. At least reach my family. I don't know if they're in trouble or not.
You think that the Spartans aren't watching your family?
Oh no, I think they're watching my family a little too close at this point. If they've realized I'm gone.
Yeah, but that means okay. From what I know about Spartan culture, and you grew up there, so maybe I'm wrong. Is they would probably the meanest thing they could do is wait for you to try and get in touch with your family and then kill them all when you got there.
You don't understand. My family isn't considered Spartans. My family are slaves. They could be subject to so much more than just ridicule or waiting for me to come home. They could be tortured. They could be beaten. They could be dead.
And I'm saying that the chances of them dying increase exponentially if you actually do make contact. Right? Because right now, they have no contact with you. If you show up back there, then they're aiding and abetting a deserter. Right? You see what I'm saying? I'm not...
As this
again,
conversation goes on, you see a couple soldiers run past the alley opening, like heading towards where the commotion was happening.
Okay. So, we got...
I'm gonna shroud my shield when I see it because I still have that cloth, so I'm gonna shroud it because after the battle was out, so I would just.
Oh, I'm gonna take off my my hood, my mask, my Star Bowl thing, and I'm gonna pass it to you. Be like, you need this, mate.
Okay,
You
and
gotta
I'll
cover your face.
I'll take the mask and the shield cover then.
It also gives you animal friendship as a spell 3 times per day. So now you can be better friends with animals. All right, so we got that. We got your shield covered. Right. Lycus, they seem to know
Looks
that
like
you're
we need
with
to
us.
do something about your undead Nemean lion. Which is
Yeah.
specifically called out on this post.
I saw that. I haven't thought about that. I'm gonna need some nature in order to work that one out. So yeah, if we could find I hate to say this, but I think we need to split up for a bit.
What if you keep the lion here with me since we're now best friends? And
No, I need him with me because I was going to ask Pan to make him look a little bit different.
but you see that right there.
Yeah.
So if you leave and you cross the guards that just ran by,
Yeah.
More guards run.
that
So
just
what-
causes more
Just
problems.
give me a rundown. Of
I'm not
city.
worried about me. I'm worried about you, mate.
So it is one of the bigger islands in the Grecian nation, and it's not nearly as big or as dense of a city as like Athens is, but it is significantly larger than where you guys were on Lemnos. It's think kind of like Delphi-ish size, maybe a little bit bigger, a little more bustling.
Okay.
What everybody make me history or religion checks.
16.
Never mind.
9.
I'm a survivor, not a scholar. That's a whole 3.
What'd you get?
16.
16. So I'm gonna say you over your travels have heard the story of the old king who used to rule Crete, and how he had this famous artificer who he kept to build wonders in his palace and built the labyrinth itself. You've heard of stories of the labyrinth and the Minotaur. You've heard stories of how once every, I think it was like 7 years? No, once a year? I forget what the time frame is. Once a year, sure. It's my Greece. Once a year, 7 girls and 7 boys from Athens were sent as reparation for the murder of the king's son in Athens. So when that war broke out and he ended up being the victor, this was the compromise that they ended up with.
Gotcha.
Was you gotta send me blood satisfaction, and he would send that into the labyrinth to appease the Minotaur. You've also heard about how whisperings of a hero that supposedly killed the Minotaur, and how the king kind of went a little crazy, ended up leaving, hunting down this hero who also ran off with his daughter, and in that time the artificer escaped, so then he was chasing him. So as far as you know, the center of power on Crete is no longer here in Knossos. It's in a different city somewhere else on the island. Like the center of, after all of that happened and kind of bad blood that happened there, that king's son who ended up taking over as king was like, let's start fresh.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go make my own way. So at what once was a very dense, populous, wealthy, kind of trading, bustling city, is now kind of on a downslope. It's a little slummier. There are still very nice sections of the city, and there is still a lot of power and government to be had here, but it's not nearly as much. There's a lot more outskirt, like poor people, run down sections of the city. You can see what once was splendorous is now a little like maybe not taken care of as much. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's kind of what you get from what your general knowledge of this place is.
So yeah, since it says long hair, I figured we could take this here magic knife, give you a little bit of a head shave, right?
Yeah.
And then you got your face mask.
Well, it doesn't say long hair. It says dark hair.
Yeah, but if you don't got hair on your head, then they don't know how dark it is.
That is true.
Right? So yeah, I was thinking, yeah, we do that for you a little bit. I'll talk to Pan about giving Oberon different scruffles. And I'll give him a little stuff.
So wait, what's that gonna look? But so it works out. You go and you have a conversation with a god, and they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna change it up." Is it just like changes the color, changes the deadness of it? Like,
Oh,
does
no,
it
no, no.
look like the same animal?
Well, no,
or
I'm
you
gonna
be
ask
like,
to-
now it's a bird.
I was going to do that one.
Oh.
As long as his heart's still Oberon, I don't really mind what he looks like. So I was going to see if he could put on different animal parts with the help of the god of nature. That was my idea anyway. That's why I need him with me, because he might turn into a different thing. And also, if I'm alone, they're looking for 3 blokes. And even if, listen, nobody's going to catch me, so I'm not really worried about that. But I appreciate your concern. That's really nice. See, I feel like we're finally becoming like a team, like a group. It's becoming a little bit lovely. So yeah, that was my fault. And you're just good, right? This is like what you wanted.
Yeah, no, I'm totally fine.
Okay.
Also, I could just make you look different. Like,
Wait, what?
oh yeah, I'm an expert with disguises. I just never use it because, but like,
You give him a big curly mustache.
I could if you want.
You know, I think this is perfect. Let's find a base of operations. You help him look different. I'll try to help Oberon look different. We'll meet back here in about 2.5 hours, and then we can figure out where the.
problem of the notorious King of Thieves.
Oh, that's me.
That's
We should probably, you guys should swap, share each other's wanted posters.
Yeah.
I want 20 gold just to know about. It's pretty awesome.
That's why I figured that we kill them, because they had information about us. About you guys, actually.
Well, it seems like everybody has it. Which is
Yeah,
fine.
but like that, we're all cool with them being dead, right?
I mean, they're dead now.
Yeah, like, I'm just making sure we're on the same page even afterwards.
What benefit was there?
Well, I mean,
to
if there's
the
if these are everywhere, then anybody, you'd have to kill everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're the ones who called you out by, not by name, I think. Not name.
Some
Well,
soldiers
hopefully-
go running back the way they came,
Hopefully,
away from the scene of
after
the
what
crime.
we did, no one will address us by name.
No one even saw me.
I mean, if they mention my shield, they'll know what happens next.
I don't take it.
No, don't touch it.
I mean,
Don't touch it.
like I
Don't look
said,
at it.
they got to see they got to see me first. Nobody in that street even knew what happened. They were just getting hit with arrows. They don't know from where.
All right, so yeah, let's pop into a place. I am going to. So you got a new mascot. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself, so I look like a shapely and lovely lady. Because
Okay.
it says you're in the in the company
Male
of
companion.
2 male companions. So I am now a lovely lady.
Lovely lady.
Mhm. And then
Lovely lady.
me with Oberon are just gonna start walking to the nearest patch of nature, whether that be a park or outside the city limits. But I'll be like, all right, meet you back at this. We're gonna arrange the hotel down the street, the one with the big fish on a pot on a sign, the big fish pot. I'll be there in about 2 hours. Hopefully, I'll have a different looking kitty with me.
All right. So, you're disguised yourself,
Yes,
taking your cat, finding nature.
yes.
You are going with Lycus. Are you disguising, like, you're disguising him?
Yeah, I'll use my disguise kit.
Yeah, right now he has my
Yeah,
bandana.
No, well, you just said you changed your look, so wouldn't it just be better if you took your shroud and he just gave me the disguise? Because then you can keep your shroud, which would help you disguise yourself.
No, because I'm disguised as a lovely lady, so I don't need to protect me
I don't
face.
need-
I want people to look at my face. So they know I'm not.
All right. So, nearest patch of nature would be back the way you came. You didn't get too far into the
Yeah.
city.
I'm going to casually walk. I might stop and peruse some stalls, see if they have something nice
Is
for me.
Oberon still undead, right? He's still Oberon and through, right?
I can't change him. He still is what he is.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a cautious walk and
Cautious walk.
yeah, cautious walk, a peruse.
All right. Give me a stealth with disadvantage.
Because you chose to be a pretty lady.
Exactly.
All right. With disadvantage, my stealth is still 14.
Give me one second.
20 gold just to know about. This is fantastic.
I mean, if you give it back, you can do that.
I know. I don't have it though. That's out of my hands.
What if I turn myself in?
I'm worth
Maybe
1,000 gold.
What's the number again?
14.
All right, you're able to make your way out
So
of the city without being
if
detected by
we
guards.
really want to play this real shitty like, which we could find other people that look kind of like us
Mhm.
and then turn them in as me and get 1,000 gold and be like, hey, we'll pay your family 500 gold for you to turn yourself in and say you're me. And then we can just keep a racket going and we'll just be rich. We just buy your family the way out of Sparta. Also, you know who would be great at smuggling a whole people out of the city of Sparta? King of Thieves. Just saying. Who better?
That would be a good move. We
People
can-
heist. I love it.
An entire peoples.
All right,
Just saying.
So yeah, when I found my patch in nature,
you get to your patch of nature.
I am going to take out all of my religious accoutrement. Some little incense burners. I'm gonna put some peat moss in there because I have that. And some olive oil, burn that shit, rub it all over stuff because it's grease. And yeah, and then I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna take some time and pray to Pan and be like, listen, Dad, Pan. So Oberon is my best mate. I love him very much. But he's a little conspicuous, and people are trying to kill me mates, and I'm on this mission for other gods, and it's a whole thing. So, excuse me. If maybe Oberon could be a different guy, if you could be a different thing, maybe not so much an undead him, but an undead something else, anything that's way different from him would be vastly appreciated. Hugs and kisses, Zaxos.
All right. What are you as Sean? As the player Sean? What are your goals here mechanically?
So under the beast mechanic section, the beast companion thing, it's if your beast dies, you can spend 8 hours communing with nature to restore your beast companion to life. So basically, I would like to use that feature to rather than waiting for Oberon to die, I just kind of want to say I'm resummoning my animal companion as in a different form, preferably ape, because it's very different from.
So you're gonna walk around through the city with an undead ape.
Yeah, well, they might not know it's undead if they don't know the difference between normal ape.
How many apes are they seeing in Greece?
It doesn't have to be inconspicuous. He just needs to not be a lion.
That is true.
I'm just the king of thieves. Don't ask me for any help on this.
That's wrong. No, you can say no.
All right. What are these companion options? Because you're Ted's ranger, right?
Yeah, I'm the Ted Ranger. It is. This will be easier if I pull it up on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Because it is beasts that are medium size and challenge rating of 1/2 or lower. Excuse me. So D&D Beyond. Monsters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you
You can explain. You can get a list up. Yeah.
Donde. Beast starts with B. 1/2 to 1/2. Actually, a quarter of a half.
Just do 0. You do 0.
I don't know. Ape, black bear, clawfoot raptor, crocodile. Oh, but it doesn't swim. Oh no, he's large, so I can't do crocodile. So yeah, black bear.
You might be able to order it by size too.
I can. I just didn't do the extra thing to do it. More dinosaurs.
ape,
More dinosaurs.
brown bear,
Fiendish giant spider.
giant
Right, because that would cause it.
spider,
I'm
not in Athens anymore. He's fine.
Giant goat.
raptors. You said was one? A
Yes.
giant goat.
Giant goat. I could have.
a giant horse.
Okay.
Go storm Troy.
Give me 3 more that you want. All right, so far I have ape, brown bear, giant spider, raptor, giant goat.
Brown bear's large.
Black bear.
Black.
Oh, black bear. I meant black bear.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Wait, maybe a jaculi.
Like the tree snake.
Oh,
Cholt.
they're large.
Maybe you should sort it without large.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Might be a good idea.
Panther, which is what I'm already using. Space line.
I have many for that, I think.
What is it? Stench cow.
Stench cow?
Cow, K-O-W.
Yeah, no.
Or one more. Give me one more.
A wolf.
Okay.
Sure.
Ooh, that's probably the most
Normal.
normal option.
Wolf of the overworld. Running through the forest of the overworld. It's just different. Oh, reanimated skeletons. Oh, they hate zombies.
So you are asking for your undead panther to come back as a different animal
Yeah.
through magic.
Yeah.
Through nature magic.
Through
All right.
Magic and piety.
So, take a deep breath. Your eyes are closed. The incense is filling your senses.
Yeah.
And you feel almost like flashes in your mind's eye of Oberon running through the woods.
Yeah. Am I running next to him?
Yeah.
Space eel, dude.
And then you
That's
come.
wind speed. I can't do anything with
Oh,
wind
you're
speed.
right.
You come to a nature place that looks like your nature
It's in a
place where
flight
you are
speed.
now.
It's a space eel.
Looks like the nature place where you are now.
Oh, okay.
And then in your mind's eye, you take your dagger and you step.
Oh, I don't like that.
You cut him and he
I don't like any of this.
plays out of him like it did once more, like Barry Binks where he liked to play.
I'm getting legitimately sad. So
And then you feel that like similar gust of wind that you felt once upon a time. And then you come out of your trance. And Oberon is there in front of you.
What does he look like?
He's still a panther.
Oh.
And you get this inward sense that you have been shown what needs to happen in order to make your wish come to fulfillment.
Wolf of the Overworld is a Minecraft. Because they did a Minecraft thing. So
Did
it's
not
just
know.
literally a Minecraft wolf. If you click on the
Okay.
image, that's what it is.
Gotcha.
Um,
Yeah, hard no. Sorry. Yeah.
I know, pterodactyl. That's Dimetrodon. That's the better.
God damn it. I should have thought of this.
Giant frog. They're really dangerous. Like your dick.
While your dick. Oh, yeah.
But yes, you get that feeling of that wild, chaotic, just brutal nature sense from Pan.
Yeah. Absolutely not. Not doing that even a little bit.
Alright.
Started with, this is my best mate.
They'll come back.
Yeah. I'm not doing that to my best mate, even if he's coming back. Sorry, Oberon. Here, we'll get you some, we'll get some dirt. We'll rub it on you. Or they'll fucking deal with it. We'll just kill all the people who try and get us. Okay. And then
Space swine can fly.
yeah, again, yep. So I'm going to tell Oberon to, actually, what? Do I have any spells? Yeah, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace. Using my last spell slot my last second spell slot. So him and I can sneak back into the city.
All
We're
right.
gonna, try and go around the outskirts.
Cool.
between
Normal stuff.
alleys and stuff.
Check. Well, did you guys set a rendezvous point?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Then yes, you are able to stealth your way back through the city.
Cool.
Make your check.
Metal dice is made on Oberon. It's a 16 and an 8, so mine is a 25, and his is like a 30. Because Pass Without Trace adds 10.
Yeah. Cool. Then yeah, you guys are able to stick to the shadows and kind of work your way back to where you said you would meet up.
Cool.
While he's off doing that, you guys, what are you up to?
I'm disguising him. How would you like my disguise kit roll? What would you like me to make with that?
Disguise kit.
Yes, I'm proficient in disguise kit, so I add my proficiency bonus to whatever roll you're deciding because it doesn't. Actually, hang on. Let me double check because they added. There's that rule from Xanathar's guide that everybody forgets about. Skills with tools. Somewhere in here, I'm gonna find it. Tool proficiencies. Okay. That's not what I clicked. Okay. Tools have more specific applications of skills, blah, 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 blah. If you use a tool and a skill and they both apply to a check, you're proficient with both, you make the roll with advantage. Okay. Let's get to Disguise Kit and see what it says.
I was gonna say, let's take our break now because we're at roughly break time. We'll refresh our coffee. We'll figure out what he needs to roll for this, and we'll be right back in a minute.
We're back.
All right. Second, we're back from our break. Picking up where we left off, Lakis, you must make your disguise kit check, which we determined was wisdom.
Correct. Which is a 3.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
That's
okay.
my wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Plus my proficiency bonus, which is also a 3. That is a 6. Plus a 14 is a dirty 20.
He looks good. As long as no one knew what he looks like before seeing you do that, like, no, he's not going to draw attention at this point. You are passively looking like someone else.
I mean, you've got hair dye, I've got cosmetics, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, describe how you were disguised. What is?
So I don't want to just like
What is your
give
appearance?
you a mustache. Like, we could cut or dye your hair. We could put on like a bunch of makeup to like change your skin tone so you don't look the same.
Darker. So let's say we. I mean, I feel like I don't have long hair to begin with, so we'll just dye it.
Okay.
We can dye it so that it's no longer dark. Let's say now my hair is like a couple shades lighter. So like if you said my hair was black, at least at this point it's what did I say?
Like a medium brown?
Maybe like auburn.
It's
We're
like,
also dealing with Greek mythology, time, cosmetics, and dyes. So like, we could
Like-
bleach it blonde.
okay,
Like,
my hair's brown, so yeah.
let's go
bleach
blonde.
it blonde.
We're gonna go blonde.
All right, we're going blonde.
I don't think I'm gonna say because I don't think contact lenses exist. so
Yeah.
we're
No,
not
they do
gonna
not.
change the-
Eyes are.
dark
are
eyes.
they are.
bright blonde hair, and then maybe we kind of lighten up the complexion to match the lighter hair.
My skin's already fair.
Oh, it's fair, okay. But I also was imagining just you're a Spartan out in the sun all the
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
so
that's
you're
true.
probably super tan. Or you
Yeah.
just make you like red, like
That is true too. Also, like I've been wearing a helmet, so like I feel like I can.
You got tan lines.
Oh, we should get rid of the
You got
tan
the
line.
Spartan.
Yeah, you make the way to
Spartan.
get rid of the Spartan tan line.
Yeah, that'll be the tan lines, and then like, yeah,
It's a little.
maybe we give you like I don't
Like
know,
tan
like a
hair.
Van Dyke or something. Change it up a little bit. I don't know.
We've been on the road. I'd probably have a beard, so like maybe give it like a little goatee.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll get some highlights in there so you look like IPA.
Yeah.
Oh, I can style it up.
I'm on a one-way ticket to Flavortown.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
All right.
All right.
Remind me what kind of like clothes you wear.
So right now I am wearing armor, what it looks like splint armor and a shield. What I would imagine is to kind of draw my attention away from me. Even though we've kind of gone blonde and Guy Fieri, like what I could do is throw on, if we have him, like I guess clothes to make me look more robish, and I could put the shield on my back to give myself more of a hump. I can, because I'm tall, I can now slouch and it makes me look a little bit more humpish. So I'm
Yeah.
not like as tall and I look a little bit more Malthorn and kind of like your physical prowess of a Spartan. So
It'll make you look kind of give you
yeah.
a walking stick and
Yeah.
kind of hunch back, and we'll Quasimodo it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Blonde-haired Quasimodo. That's what we're
Blonde-
going for.
I can't throw my javelin for the rest of the day. So what if like
Oh, you just use that.
I
as,
just
like-
use it as a walking?
Yeah, you can use that as a walking stick.
Yeah, we'll get like some rope and like tie around the end so it doesn't look like it's pointed on the top. So it's kind of like a
Mm.
little.
Okay, so you guys you're doing all this in the alleyway?
No. We got
Or-
a room in the noon.
I have ropes, so I mean we can make this happen.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah, we could do this.
Well, yeah. What's the order of what you're doing? Because you said you're disguising him.
Yeah.
So in my mind, it's happening in the alley.
No, before I left the alley, I said get a room at the inn, a couple, and then I described it. Remember, I had a fish dine outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like,
I
get a
remember.
room there.
Yeah.
And then
Meet up
and then
in
that's when we're meeting up after I did my thing.
Okay, I get that.
Okay.
But they never specified if they were going there and then disguising or disguising then going. Like
That's
the
brilliant.
order of events was never established. It was just they're going to go and get a room. That is their plan. This is us role playing through what their plan is. He said disguise first, so in my brain it's happening in an alley.
Yeah, because we'd have to figure out because like you said, there's guards. on
Unless
the
you
street.
guys say you want to go forward
Well-
and do this at the room.
You said there's guards roaming the streets, kind of going back to where we were, so it just makes sense to do it in the alley, I guess, or at least even if we didn't like, let's say, dye my hair or shave myself, like at least covering myself up so that I can get from one place to the other would make sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say the order of things like will affect
Mhm.
you getting there without being noticed. Because again, like guards are now kind of patrolling the area.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I guess we'll kind of wrap you up like put the shield on your back and make you look like a hunchback with a walking stick.
Okay.
Before we do any
Okay.
dying of things.
So I'll take off the
yeah.
helmet. I guess since I have to cover the face, then we can cover that. But I'll stay my regular face, like hair, face, shrouded kind of with robes so that you don't really see what I'm wearing. Hunchback, and I'm slouched.
Cool.
Well,
Alright. Yeah.
Dirty 20. How long does it take me to make this disguise? As far as like evening out his tan lines and
And just this part, or like the hair, the whole kit and caboodle?
Give me some options.
I just had the mental image of guards coming into the alley and you guys doing the like stereotypical like pretend to make out so the guards don't.
Alright. Clothing will take like just kind of doing that like 5 minutes. That's not gonna take that long because you're just putting a shield on, putting a cloak on. I'm gonna say it takes you maybe a half hour total. The hair, you can in that time, the hair dye will not have actually like taken like the actual like bleaching effects have not really taken effect yet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like maybe a shade later. It's working through right now.
Okay.
That's where you're at. You can get makeup, you can get hair, you can get the dye on.
We'll just do that in the alley. It's gonna take a half an hour. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are doing that. I'm gonna see what are there. I'm assuming you're being stealthy while you do it.
Of course.
Cool.
This is
Yeah.
it
You'll
is
go to an alley to be
boisterous.
flagrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Alright.
here in an alley, and this is.
What's your modifier for stealth?
I mean,
Check in general, at minimum.
11, but I always have advantage. So if you're gonna go with a passive
Okay,
stealth, my
yeah,
passive
you know,
stealth
you guys-
is 26.
You guys are there.
So
Okay. Alright. So yeah, guards aren't able to like don't really look down that alleyway. It's in a smarter, kind of gringier, like the garbage alleyway in a city. Alright.
where you find the best salon.
Yeah, that's where the best makeovers happen.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So from here you guys travel towards the inn that this guy is going on. Have you done anything to your
No,
personhood?
I will just cast disguise self on myself to look like one, not armor clothing wise, just like generic clothes and like the face of one, like an amalgamation of a bunch of the guards we saw run by. It's
Cool.
like Joe Everyman, no
Got it.
distinguishable features, and just like regular plain linen clothes.
Nice. So yeah, when you're like yours is very like makeup on, face, hair, and then as you do yours, you kind of exactly that, and it's almost like water like trickling down over, and it as that happens, it transforms, and as the drips kind of hit the bottom, you are glamored. All right, cool. So you guys walk your way. You have to go through some of the bigger streets to get to the tavern that you had spotted. Taverna. As you guys go, because give me give me the two of you deception. You make deception at advantage 10
Okay.
because you're fully glamored.
Eight.
20.
Nat 20? Woo!
18.
Okay, so yeah, both of you are able to move through the crowd and kind of blend in. As you're going, again, you're clocking these wanted posters kind of scattered throughout the different streets. And you see guards, like a good amount of guards kind of going through, searching, going into different establishments, checking around, looking for presumably you guys. And you are able to make it to the tavern without being spotted. Give me also a perception.
18.
At 20 again.
Ooh! Well, let's see. Let's see. I did not get an 20. I almost got an 20. As you guys are moving through the streets and heading towards the tavern, you are able to clock you specifically are able to clock a not yet a teenager, but not like a kid, boy kind of tailing you through the crowd and following you towards the tavern.
I'm going to... Is Lycus in front of me or behind me?
I'm being like next to you.
I'm going to gently, like, just kind of tap you with the bottom of the javelin. Just kind of
Yeah.
like, tap and let you know that he's behind us.
Okay. All right.
Cool. You guys make it to the taverna. When you guys enter,
We don't go inside.
you do not go inside, just hanging out outside?
We go there,
Okay.
and I try to find this tail who's following us.
Oh, okay.
So where we go, stand out front of the place. Do I see this person?
Make an investigation.
18.
Yeah, you're able to clock him, especially with him having pointed him out before. From what you can clock, you can tell that this kid is very adept at moving through spaces unseen.
Mm-hmm.
And you you almost recognize a little bit of yourself in that
Sure.
like skill. Like this is a kid that from lower down street living, and he's kind of following you. And you guys stop outside the tavern, and he doesn't necessarily. He keeps a distance between you, and he just stands and like keeps an eye on you. He's not approaching you. He's just kind of watching.
So I'm gonna walk us past the tavern, like a little bit, like with whatever's establishments, like
Yeah.
a little bit ways down the road, keeping an eye. And how crowded are the streets?
Especially as you're moving in towards more business kind of areas. You're still in a lower income kind of section of the city, but it is pretty, it's midday. People are out, they're doing their shopping, they're doing their business. So I'm going to say it's not like New York City, like, but it's bustling.
And the guard situation?
The section that you're in now, you don't see a specific guard like station or anything like that, but you see them patrolling through different streets, and every now and then you'll see a few like leave a building and go into the one next door,
Okay.
and like that kind of city. Like the guards are obviously searching.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to, as we move past, I'm going to attempt to like double back
Okay.
around behind this guy, this kid, stealthily sneak around behind this guy.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Yeah. Make your stealth.
24.
All right. You are able to sneak up on him without.
So I'm gonna go around, and then when like I want to wait till like there's like a bit of a crowd, like people around, and specifically for when I can see a guard, like somewhere in the street.
Okay.
And then I want to like walk over next to this kid and like bump into him. But I will have like some coins, like some silver coins in like my hand. And I want to bump into him and like move away, like it's like he's trying to pickpocket me and drop all of the silver coins on the ground, and then yell like thief to while the guards are there and there's people around and a little bit, and a bunch of like 20 silver coins scattered out on the ground.
All right.
And
cool.
then just that's and then
You're gonna leave that situation.
and then just be like, whoop.
Cool. Make a deception.
After 20.
Yeah. Flawless execution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. that happens. The kid feels the bump. He looks up and sees like you, and it's just like,
It's not me. It's
well,
unassuming.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Joe
Can
Everyman.
I support this?
Huh?
Can I support this?
Sure.
So while this is all happening, I'm just gonna, because I want to keep my head down, but like while keeping my head down, I'm just gonna go, thief, stop thief, and just kind of get people looking at what's happening.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. A lot of eyes turn to that situation. You zoop yourself out of there, and the kid like kind of starts panicking, and guards start to move towards his area and run over, and he dips out. He starts running down different
Then we
alleyways.
go into the hotel.
All right, so you guys enter. As you enter, there's kind of cafe like entrance. You have tables around, people eating. There's a bar. And then it's like a couple of stories. Like, so obviously there will be rooms up at the top. I'm gonna say you guys are, when you come in, are you guys going right for getting a room, going to a room? Are you sitting at the bar?
Yeah, no, right to a room.
Yeah.
Okay. You go up, exchange blah 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 money, go to your room. You guys wait up there until Zaxos makes his way back through, which we already established you get to do without any issues. You make your way in, you enter. I'm assuming you ask, hey, these people come in? Was there a man with a hump?
You would
I don't know about
Oh, you don't know about the hump?
No.
No.
Okay, so you enter this tavern and you don't see your friends around.
I'm going to ask, or I'm going to communicate with Oberon and see if he can sniff them out. I would like to do a smell-based perception check.
Okay, go for it.
That for Oberon is a... Oh no, because he's proficient in it. He adds my proficiency bonus, so that's +3. So that is a 26.
A 20? Yeah. He can definitely smell the funk. You guys have been traveling for a while.
Yep. So I just walk in confident as you please, with that like pretty lady confidence.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Just, no one's gonna stop me.
Mhm.
And then I follow Oberon up to their room.
I want to say, like, make a confidence check?
That's charisma.
Charisma. Make a charisma check.
Is confidence not all internalized, though? If you feel confident, are you not confident?
That's an excellent point, and I think we should focus on this for a while.
That was not a compliment.
Because it's a 9.
No one else can give you self-esteem, Celine. You have to give it to yourself.
And in that case, I rolled a 20 for myself. In my heart.
Yeah, but everybody else in this bar was a 9.
Yeah, that's right.
So you walking in, your disguise has the opposite effect of what you want. You're hoping, like, I can breeze in and nobody will talk to me. You're a very pretty lady in a bar in a lower income kind of area, and you have a large, interesting beast. So you come in and you like there are eyes on you. The guy at the tavern, like the bartender, is like, "Well, hello there, miss. What can I get for you today?"
I'm just... and then I keep walking. It's a little giggle. Keep walking.
Excuse, I don't.
Keep walking.
Your pet can't. Excuse.
Keep walking.
Where are you going?
Up the stairs.
You don't have a room
Keep walking.
here.
Pretty people can do that.
You keep walking up. All right. You walk up.
Yep.
You're in an upper level where there are rooms. You keep following over
I
on fence.
follow Oberon to follow the smell to these boys.
And you go in. Yeah, you find their door.
I knock on the door.
I say, what's the password?
Oh, shit, we didn't really discuss the
I open the door.
At that point, a housekeeper comes onto the landing.
All right.
Where you are and sees you disappear into a room, and it's just kind of like.
My hand comes out, drop 1 gold coin, shut the door.
All right, you guys are safely in your room in the inn in Gnosis.
Guys, I know I look like a pretty lady, but it's me, Zaxos.
None of the people you're in the room with look anything like the people you left either.
Oh no, what are you guys doing in here? I thought this was a room with me friends in it. No, I know it's you. You guys smell very distinct to Obra. Yeah, so my plan didn't work. I thought it would be easier than it was. Could you? I figured maybe we could just get Oberon to like roll around in some muck so he looks darker, and then they'll think he's a different kind of cat, like one of them Pampers or something. That's just my first thought. Or I could leave him in a room while we go do our other things, I guess.
So right now you walked in here, you're dressed as a woman, and there's a gorilla behind you.
No,
No.
still the cat.
Oberon hasn't changed at all.
Okay.
That didn't work.
Okay.
He's accompanied by a pretty lady.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks all right. And you're here, and you're just doing the things you do.
Your hair's blonder.
So yeah, I think at this point, now that we've gotten our looks under control for the moment, we got to get into that.
How long does my hair? And how long have I had bleach in my hair? Is my hair starting to burn?
Ooh. It's starting to stink.
Why would I know how this works? Why would I would have watched it?
No, when you got in, you would have watched it. It's fine. It's
It's not its first time running from the law, all right?
King of Thieves.
Yeah, you got a nice like golden bronzy kind of look going on.
But also, we were being followed by some punk.
Did you kill him?
No.
Oh, that's great.
I got him. The law's after him now.
Go.
They think he's a thief.
Keeps it off us for a bit. Nice. So we got into the what's it called?
We have to get into the party.
Yeah, we got to get into the party. How much time do we have before the party? It's like 2 days or something?
You have until you have this day that you're currently on. You have the next day, and then it's party.
When we were on the
Okay.
minecart underground, that was 2-day travel. We had 5 days left. Then we got to the city. And I don't know if that counted as a day, so I don't know if we have 3 or 2 days left.
Well, because you were traveling underground for like, what did I say, like 4 or 5 days, I think you were going. The minecart and the salamander ride cut your day, the travel time a little short.
2 days.
By 2 days, yeah. So by the time you guys got to the Crete Forge, I'm pretty sure the note had 2 days left. And this is the same day you arriving there, going down into Crete, and where you are now has all happened in the same day.
Okay.
So it's probably now around 3 o'clock, 3, 4, sometime in there on this day.
So I think we should figure out if there's some kind of festival or something happening where everyone goes in, because the party's in the middle of the labyrinth, right? So basically, are they letting people into the labyrinth, or are we gonna have to sneak it? That's my question. That we should all figure out.
Where is the
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But probably under the castle, like the king, like the main.
So that's my first
Well,
thought.
definitely
We got
from all the stories.
Yeah. So we got to figure out
Okay.
where and how. Because it might be a thing. They might be trying to get lots of people in there because there's a party and more folks makes a better party.
Would anyone downstairs know?
Maybe. I got a lot of weird looks coming in because I was pretty latey, so I'd have to be a different. Actually, no, I could.
Can you just like ask your book or something, or your dad,
I could.
or somebody, and be like, "Hey, I got this this invitation. Like,
So I pull
how
out.
do?"
I pull out the book, Mom's book, and I'm like, "Hello, Mom's book. What do we do?" No, it didn't work. Yeah,
Did
it's
you
a book.
look at all the pages?
Not all. They burn fire when they do fart stuff.
Or you should.
we could just ask people. I don't want to bother my.
Well, is it gonna be weird if we're like, "Hey, y'all know about this god party?"
No. I figured we start with any festivals coming up, and we're just passing through, seeing if there's anything fun going on in the labyrinth. Maybe just leave out that last part or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, it could be.
Yeah, nobody's really on good terms with any. Yeah, what is the invitation? Just says it's in the labyrinth. It doesn't give us more detail.
I don't think so.
Center of the labyrinth.
Mm.
At a disadvantage because I'm wanted. Otherwise, I'd ask someone. But
All right. So I'll be right back.
Dusting up the girls.
I head downstairs to the bar.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Instantly, a couple guys. Hey, what do you?
Hey, no,
What do you drink?
sorry. Excuse me, bartender.
Yes.
Yeah.
Came back. Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, I've got a couple customers upstairs. Wink, wink, nod, nod. If you wouldn't mind discretion.
Your business is your business.
Thank you very much. I've got 3 requests. One, a large pitcher of water.
Called like one of his barbacks.
A large pitcher of beer.
Same.
And they were wondering, they're new in town, is there anything going on? Any festivals, anything fun in town in the next couple of days before we got to head down?
No, just
Normal
life.
stuff. Now, before coming here, we heard lots of stories in other places. I'm from Delphi myself.
Oracle and stuff.
Yeah, that's where they are. I was just wondering.
That's all I know about Delphi, really.
Yeah, that's enough. All I know about your fine town here is that you used to have a bull person living in a maze.
Ah, the
right?
Minotaur.
Yeah.
The labyrinth, the famed labyrinth.
Yeah.
I've never seen sights of it myself, so whether it actually is. But listen, every few years, when I remember when I was a kid,
Yeah.
all these youths used to come over from Athens, and then we wouldn't see them again for ever. Actually,
Right.
so
Right.
something was happening.
Okay. And that doesn't happen no more?
No, once the palace was abandoned, it's rumored that the entrance to the labyrinth is hidden somewhere within the palace.
Palace. And
But-
it's abandoned. That's pretty
Yeah.
incredible.
It's been abandoned for a few decades at this point.
Oh.
Couple,
Well, I mean,
not a terribly long time, but long enough.
yeah. It's a rough and tumble type of city. I feel like you could probably make use of that castle or that building for something.
You would think that, right? So
I did,
initially,
yeah.
when the king went away,
Yeah.
and didn't come back for a long time, and the place kind of emptied out.
Yeah.
It's a palace. There's lots of valuables, so a lot of people were going in trying to, rob the place.
Oh, for shame.
Yeah, right.
People trying there's some of us out here trying to make it honest.
And anyone who's gone there, we haven't really seen again. So they didn't come back out. They could have just gotten their stuff and buggered off.
Yeah, that's what I would do if I
Oh,
was
you're right.
stealing. I
I
contend.
can't stop it. Yeah, but some people also say that the place is
Oh, no, like ghosts?
yeah by spirits and such, and sometimes there's loud like groans and scrapings and wails and
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
So most people tend to kind of avoid the place.
All right. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, they're probably getting a little antsy in their pants.
I mean,
if you know
if
what
you're
I'm saying.
interested in, a fun, spooky time, you could check it out, but, I would say be careful.
Oh, thanks. No, I'm just,
Towards the north of the city if
Is-
you're interested.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I appreciate that. Is it easy to see?
What do you mean, easy to see?
Like you said, it's up to the north. Am I going to need more instructions in that to give to them, or is that
they
enough?
wanna
It's
go
like
check
a
it out?
big place?
You gotta go through the city. You gotta hit, once you hit the town square,
Yeah.
you're gonna take the road that's, going north.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take you out of the city.
Sure.
It'll fork into 2 different paths.
Yeah.
You're gonna take the one to the right.
Right path.
Path, and you keep following that, and then you'll find it. It's pretty big.
Gotcha. You said you've never been to Delphi. Here's a fun fact about Delphi.
What?
The town square?
Yeah.
Actually a circle.
What?
Yeah. It's very improperly named.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, toodaloo, love. Thank you for the beverages. I'll be right back.
Right, welcome.
And then I walk upstairs and I knock on the door with my butt.
Okay.
A little butt bang.
Sure.
Guys, I got us some beer and some water. They think we're fucking. So, I'm just gonna just like move some of the furniture aggressively real quick, preserving the illusion. Good, did it. All right. So, yeah, castle's north of town. That's the way to get in the labyrinth. Might be haunted. So, I was thinking, did you guys want to stay here overnight? Like, in this room specifically?
I mean, I think being out on the street, unless people are going door to door and checking every single place for people, for us specifically, then I don't see any benefit of being out on the street.
At this point, a rock comes crashing through.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity.
30. No, sorry. That's I added my sleight of hand. I'm sorry. That is a 15.
You got it.
No, wait. Plus 5. 20.
Okay, yeah, you got it. Wrapped around and kind of tied to it is a note. You open it up, and it says, I didn't pre-write this one, so here we are. I know, I'm sorry, I don't have a prop.
The immersion is ruined.
Sorry! I didn't have time. I had a whole month. What do you expect of me?
You only had a month.
But and it says, don't panic. I'm a friend. Heard you need to disappear. Spartans help Spartans.
That's not true from anything I've heard.
Oh,
And on the bottom of it is the lambda
it's your. This is,
sign, but there's an X crossed out.
oh, sorry.
from
This rocks is for you.
Mm.
Also,
It'll also say, meet in the alley this rock came from.
Now we just gotta figure out where this rock's from.
Which
It came from one window. Which means there's a street out there.
let's go out to where the window
Wait.
is.
Do we all go? Because I'm the only one who doesn't need to vanish, and I'm not in any threat from the law.
Do I recognize the hammer?
You do not recognize it, but make a
calligraphy.
Ooh.
Good check.
There's calligraphy supplies.
Yep.
Samurais get it for free.
Checks out.
I guess make a history.
7.
Something about the lambda symbol with the X drawn through it hits something in your memory. Like you remember
The alphabet.
hearing
This checks out. This is a letter.
With another letter over top of it.
Ooh.
you remember hearing rumors about it while in Sparta and how you remember hearing like whispers about it from the upper honchos of like this was something that they were trying to squash.
Okay. This
Heard of it?
this seems familiar. Since I guess my disguise is now finished and complete, I feel a bit more comfortable going out.
Okay.
I will step out into the street, still shrouded, but kind of looking up towards the building to look for the broken window. And when I see it, I just kind of put myself there. Hell, I have a mess kit. Just even make it even more. I look homeless. I pull out my cup and I just kind of hold it there and I stand there and I wait.
What kind of check would you make it to be to tie like ropes in fancy knots? What kind of check would that be?
To tie ropes in fancy knots.
Yeah,
Sleight of hand.
great. I want to take your rope because I've had so much up close experience with this over the past 1,000,000 years in real world time, but like 11 sessions.
Yes.
I'm gonna take your rope since we said we wanted the top to not look like a javelin, so the bottom is pointy. That is a 30.
Okay.
For the sleight of hand.
So not.
And I'm gonna like wrap it all the way around, and then have it come off with smaller knots. I'm gonna knot the rope to look like Caduceus on the top of it, which is a great for a homeless person to have, because you need medicine or healing or any kind of that kind of stuff. So now we're selling this. You're the hunchback of Caduceus. I don't know.
Nice.
Like it.
Okay.
I love that.
Okay.
Great thought. All right, cool. So yeah, you hunker out. You look from where the entrance was into the tavern. You kind of go around the side down a bit. And you sit and wait. And
I watch from the window.
I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna. All right, you go left, I go right. So when Iris goes around the building one side, I would like to try and stealth around the building the other side. Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on the situation.
Oh, and it's daytime.
yes, it's early evening-ish at this point, like 4:35.
Okay. I will sit in the window and I will also watch for coming
Cool.
people. Have all these kits come with all this crazy stuff, so I have a signal mirror, so I just wait.
After a second, or after a minute or two of you sitting there and waiting, you start to hear a little rustle coming from the opposite side, and out of a dark doorway steps a middle-aged woman, somewhere in her 40s. You can kind of equate her to Zaxos' kind of age. And she walks over to you, and then like keeping an eye out and very like not stealthily, but like, quick. And she'll lean over and be like, "You're the one they're looking for, right?"
And then as a response, I'll say, "Is it true Spartans help Spartans?"
Always and forever.
Then yes.
All right. My name is Maya. I'm part of an underground network that helps get Helots out of Sparta. Do you need help?
My family's still there. I'm afraid that if these posters get out of hand, their lives are going to be in even greater danger. Can you help me?
You see her give kind of like I can't actually do a whistle, but like, and you see the kid who was following you kind of poke his head out of like a hidey spot. And she like beckons him over, gives him some instructions, and goes out, and you see him run through, and a couple of other kids kind of join him. And you see them going through the alleyway starting to take the posters down. She was like, and Maya will continue to turn to her and say, "It's not safe to continue speaking here. Do you have, Atticus said that you had companions."
Yes. They are safe. They're with me. We travel together, and we're on a quest. Something that I cannot divulge. But can you, in this time, is it possible to make a deal? Can you get my family out of Sparta? I don't know if I can continue this conversation any further at a different place. We are cut for time, so I need to know now.
All right.
Or I need to.
Gather your friends. Meet me back in the Sally in 10 minutes. I will take us somewhere where we can discuss further.
I just
A
little signal mirror.
And then she kind of you see her go out, and at this point, you'll kind of see, as you guys were talking, soldiers passing through, and like, again, in this kind of area going into places, and you see them start to head in towards the tavern, and she runs out and basically like diverts. I couldn't figure out the ending word.
I got you.
Ending letter. Diverts them, saying like, "Oh, I heard that they ran through the town that way," or whatever. So they start she kind of pulls attention away from the tavern itself and goes off with them.
Are they gonna make us pay for that window?
And so when he asked that, I look up to him. Get down.
Just like I'm not gonna like jump.
Yeah.
But I'll like slide down the window. Yeah, like Aladdin.
Just Aladdin your way
inform
there.
them that she's there to help me. She's gonna help me hopefully help me get my parents out. Based on the wanted poster, we have to wait for her, and then she'll be back in 10 minutes. We're just gonna wait in Sally for 10 minutes.
All right.
I climb up on. I'm like, cool. I'm going up here. And I start climbing up, and then I climb back down. And I was like, you just met this person. Do you know this person?
I've never seen her in my life.
Great. We're off to a good start. You know, it's a great way to convince people who are wanted. Be like, hey, get all your friends and stay right here. I'm totally here to help you.
If that was
Guy.
the case, would she have diverted the guards?
She wanted to get everybody else here. She could have been like, go down the alleyway and then come back in 10 minutes because I've got all the idiots to come together.
Well,
That's
then
what I would do.
What if that boy was following us?
Right.
That boy never saw him.
Correct.
What if you stick with me? You're technically the known companion. He stays behind. He trails us in the event that something happens.
I love that.
Tell you what. It doesn't take that long to climb back down from a roof. I'm going to go up on the roof. They come back and it's just them in 10 minutes. You know what? How far is it from where we are in like the middle of this alley to like the edge of like the two streets?
Abutting it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you're probably about from where the entrance of the tavern is back. You're maybe like 30, 40 feet.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
because what I said, I'm going to go up on this roof right here. I'm going to scurry up there. In 10 minutes, when I see her coming down the street, I'm going to run to the edge of this roof and look for guards. I'm going to run back over here to the edge of this roof and look for guards. And if there's no guards coming, then I'm going to come back down and we can all leave. If it's a trap and the guards are like, just like, wait till they get out of the alley and get them, then I'll just use that signal mirror again. And I'll just be like, well, it's a trap. If you see no signal mirror, then everything's good. But I'll stay up here. That's the plan.
I like it.
All right.
Climb up on the roof.
After time passes, from a completely different direction from where she went, you see her kind of re-emerge into the alleyway. And just be like,
Hello.
hi. Is this it?
I
You run, you look around, make investigation checks.
Okay, that is an 18.
Okay, you don't see any guards.
Other side.
Same thing.
Oh, that is, we're going to use lucky. Yeah, that's much better. That's a dirty 20.
You don't see any guards.
All right. I will down from the roof.
Okay, well,
Yeah, he does that.
you see a look of like respect.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, we're all here. So
All right, follow me. Stick to the shadows. You know, stay inconspicuous as much as you can. And she glances at Oberon.
You know, he was born like that, and what kind of it's.
And she leads you through kind of a few alleyways and enters in the back to a back door of a kind of living space. It's smaller, poorer. Again, you're still kind of in that area of town. She, shushes you guys in, looks and closes the door. Inside, it's kind of living space. There's kind of like a kitchen area. Big room. There's like a rickety stair ladder that goes up to like where you would assume their like sleeping loft would be. And sitting in here, there's an old man, kind of sitting in the corner by the fire, and just be like, "Oh my, you have brought friends home."
Hello, sir.
My
My name's Axos. These are my mates.
Insight check. 24.
No, it really is Axos. That's my name.
What
The
are
old man.
Oh, I'm confused.
he looks like an old man.
Listen,
He doesn't seem nefarious.
he looks like Guy Fieri now. Anybody's
true.
anybody.
It's true.
Nobody's
You
everybody.
don't pick up anything suspicious off of him.
Alright.
You're like, oh, I am Alcaeus.
What?
Alcaeus.
Alcaeus.
You can call me Al.
All right, Alan. Well, it's lovely to meet you, and Maya, lovely to meet you.
Where is the Atticus? He's out right now. He'll be back in a bit. Oh.
I'm seeing this old man. I'm a little confused, and I look at Maya and I just say, "I thought you said you can help us. What is this?"
So I was born Spartan.
So is he.
Yeah.
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 We've established that.
Oh, I wasn't here.
I know, I'm there for that reason.
In my youth, I had the misfortune of falling in love with someone in the class, and as a citizen, it was frowned upon, forbade. We were discovered. We attempted to get out. He was killed in the attempt. I made it here. And since then, I've been helping the underground. That's what that symbol. That's it. It's a symbol of the network.
I must say, it's not sudden.
No, no, I didn't come up with it.
Yeah.
I don't know who started this originally.
I must say, in this scenario, it was actually pretty good because right off the bat, he knew what your business was. But like, if you're trying to stay underground, you could use a different symbologist.
Fair. You know, I will
Just
put
run
that
out,
in. I will run
run out
that.
the chain,
Mhm.
see what sticks.
To be fair, Hellet spoke about what this was, but there was never any proof in Sparta. This is the first proof I've ever had of an underground tunnel for us to get out. This,
Yeah. So a unit of yes.
Please continue.
A Spartan unit
What? I didn't say a thing.
came through, made a big hubbub of searching through the city, putting up flyers. She will go on to describe the captain of this kind of brigade of soldiers that came through, and you recognize the description as your former captain.
Can I ask what might be a silly question to you Spartans?
Yeah.
So what's the big deal about leaving? Like, I mean, I'm from Delphi. It's a very different place. But when folks want to leave, they just go, and then we're like, bye.
are you how familiar are you with Sparta?
I hear that you guys like to fight and you throw weird babies into a pit.
So you understand we are a warrior state.
Yeah.
And by right, being a warrior state, we are forced into military service.
Okay.
And of course, by leaving your military service,
Right.
you are abandoning your post.
Oh.
And in turn, you're abandoning your country, and
Yeah.
you are now a war criminal.
Okay.
Me,
Yeah.
in this situation, I believed that I could reach out and find a god to help my fellow Helots and my family.
Yeah.
Free ourselves.
This is a good start with the quest.
This quest happened to be a great way for me to do that. I didn't expect this to happen, but hey. With that, I had to fake my death. I thought that I could get out without putting my family in danger. But when we got to the Delphi oracles, those Spartan men that we engaged with, all that weird stuff happening.
Were they already dead, or was that someone else?
That was someone else.
Okay. Keep going.
When they were fighting us, one of them recognized me, and so here we are.
Okay. But isn't this using a whole lot more resources than just trading a new bloke? Like, they're chasing us across the fucking country.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen someone pursued this heavily.
Did you
specifically, like, of course they're always chasing after, escaped servants,
it just seems like
deserters, all that kind of stuff.
For just one guy, and you're a great guy.
It's more on principle but for him,
Oh, that's what. Yeah, I don't do principle.
This captain's got something up his butt.
Probably doesn't help that I am a slave.
Did you cuckold his wife?
No.
But
would you tell me if you did?
Helots don't have exactly the highest standing in Sparta, if I have to say that. We are bottom barrel. So I would assume that to be the Helot that escapes is probably especially for my captain, who made it a point to constantly remind me that I was nothing.
I
Point
guess
of
so.
contentment and
Okay.
point of
Yeah, life in Ego is not pleasant.
All right. That
Life
answers
in
me
the house is
question.
even worse.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
He
So
might be
he just got a thing up his butt about you because you don't like what you were born as.
yeah.
Oh, that sucks, mate. I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah. However, we can help,
So anyway,
but like also do the quest though, because we're gonna die if we don't.
I don't. I think I'm kind of.
Yeah, we're kind of baked in there.
Yeah.
and she will go on and be. I say as they were coming through, I was approached by a specific soldier, and we never defined his name, but it's the one who kind of befriended you.
Mhm.
In the Ego. If you want to come up with a name, you can. If not, I will assign a random name.
You can.
Cool. His name is Nikos.
Nikos, cool. Hey, that actually plays out too.
Lovely.
Okay.
And she will say, I was approached by a soldier by the name of Nikos, who handed me a flyer with and as he did so, he said, if you find this man, to help you and to tell you that your parents are alive. They, as far as when he came here, they were okay. And he's now kind of become a contact for me within
Okay.
the Spartan nation. So
Is he still here?
no, unfortunately, they were here a few weeks ago. Not a few weeks ago, like a week ago. About and that's kind of when they've been. He said they've been traveling around, kind of spreading the flyers all over Greece just in case. Yeah,
Did he mention he was coming back? Or anything along those lines?
not necessarily, but if you want if you want to either write down or give me a message that I can try to pass along.
I do. When he saved my life, he saved my life. That's how we met. I kept a piece of his blade, a broken blade, of the man he slain when he saved my life. I would like to give that to you
Okay.
to pass on to him as a message that I am still alive, and that if he can, to help keep my family safe.
Okay, I will do what I can in that
And
regard.
consider this broken blade to be like full on proof that I'm still here.
All this time, the old guy's just kind of like, oh, the troubles of the youth.
I think Oberon went over and tried to be a lap cat and get into his lap, and then just like nestles in
Alright.
and starts purring and then needing a blanket.
And she will say, yes, that is Alcaeus. He took me in when I got here and didn't, as kind of a refugee, and didn't really have anything. He used to be he was an old guard at the palace. How did hit the kid?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You saw him. That's his grandson. So we're kind of our own little family unit.
It was beautiful.
Take care of each other.
Yeah. Alcaeus.
Yeah.
You say you used to work in that castle, right?
Oh, in the palace, yes, back when it was grand.
So, question. All that stuff about Dominitor and that bloke, was that true?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, how would you, from the castle, get to the labyrinth? Is there like a staircase, a bunch of signs that says labyrinth this way?
The tributes would come. They would be kept in the prison. They would take them north of the court. There's a hallway with a big painting of. They would always take them there. And rumor had it there was a secret entrance in that hall.
That's plenty helpful.
That I assume would lead to the lab.
Cool. That's actually super helpful, man.
Yes. And be careful. Things have been spooked.
Yeah. But we deal with spooky things a lot, so it's not that big of a deal for us.
All right. Well, then, north of the courtyard, bull paint.
Ball painting? Yeah, we've worked with magical painting.
He added that artificer with him, so there's probably some trickery to it.
Okay. Good to know. I'll look up trickery.
Just keep an eye out for, puzzles or weird mechanics or hidden things.
Eye out for hidden things. That looks like a you thing, Marcus. That's kind of your job. All right, this has been really lovely.
And at this point, the kid comes back in and is just like, "Oh,
I don't look like I look like me now.
right."
Let's see my
And looks around and it's just like, "Oh, you still look the same though."
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like a bum.
more
Friend ratted me out.
more blonde though.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know that guy.
And you see him come in and kind of give Maya a hug and go over and give his, respects to Alcaeus and kind of plops down, grabs whatever food that has been stewing, starts eating. You guys hungry?
Vanished.
That's the story.
And they, feed you sit around the table.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, and over the course,
Excuse me.
excuse you.
Wow,
Over the course of just conversation, you learn a bit about them, and again, as you kind of see something similar in this kid, because as far as you guys can tell, he doesn't have parents.
Mm.
Man, it must be.
And in there's this kind of deep sadness in him that kind of happens, and in Hush Jones will explain his dad passed away, his mom was driven crazy, and killed his dad and ran off with a cult.
What cult?
The ones where the women go dancing.
You got to be more specific. I think there's a couple of.
You're right. The wine guy. Dionysus. I'm not very religious. I'm sorry.
Cool. So we didn't kill his mom.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and kind of, explain at that point, Alcaeus kind of took over as his caregiver once the palace was abandoned,
Mm-hmm.
Alcaeus didn't really have a job anymore. They kind of fell in society. They're kind of poor down, blah, 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 etc. And learning that, again, you then recognize what it is in that kid that you see, and it's that sense of, I wasn't wanted. I was left.
Everybody wants me.
Yeah, and this sense of being on the verge of hopelessness, and you guys spend the dinner evening time. Do you guys? Maya will offer do you want to stay here for the night? Are you planning on going right away?
Oh, I was thinking that we should try and power down, get some sleep now while it's still light out, and then in the middle of the night when it's dark, then we make our escape from the city. All right. Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's tight, but we can make room. So as they start getting ready, Atticus helps Alcaeus kind of up the ladder into their kind of sleeping area, and she will have moved table benches aside, throw some bedding down. It's ratted, it's not very comfortable, but it is what it is.
Poirus, now that you got your new hairdo and stuff, do you mind if I ask for me mask back?
Yeah, give it back.
All right. Hey kid,
Hooks his head down. Yeah,
I got something for you.
comes down.
Well, let me give him my bandana, my star.
He looks like, no pun intended, starstruck.
Right. Listen, so this is from Star Wars, which is made from magic sheets.
Cool.
And it makes it makes animals like you a little bit more. And from what I found is sometimes when people are the worst, sometimes animals can be the best. So maybe they'll help you out.
And you see, he like that boy thing. I'm like, I'm not crying.
I don't even like
I'm
this.
emotional. I don't even care. I don't know who you are or whatever. But like a very sincere, like, thank you.
I'm gonna hold up a knuckle. Bones. You got it. Alright, now I'm going to night, guys.
All right, you all go to sleep. As you sleep.
Oh no!
It's been a while. Oh, I should get some like dream music going. What we got? Stream beats. Magic. Okay. So you sleep. You all have the same dream.
Be very pleasant.
You are standing on the edge of a windowsill. The ground lies far beneath you. You feel no fear of falling, and instead you look out over the glittering water of the Aegean Sea. You feel the warm, salt-scented breeze on your face, and with a sense of excitement, you leap into the air. There's a pit in your stomach from the initial drop, but it is soon replaced with a feeling of wild joy as you feel your arms reach out and begin to flap like wings. You look and you notice great feather wings attached to your arms, but they're no surprise to you. The feeling of freedom swells within you, and you feel like you could fly up to the summit of Mount Olympus itself. The sun warms you, and you fly higher and higher. So high, in fact, that the glowing orb above starts to take shape, and for a moment you think you can see the chariot of Apollo himself, dragging the sun behind him. All of a sudden, we're just gonna fade that right out. All of a sudden, you start to struggle to stay afloat. A searing pain cuts through your bliss as the wax holding your wings together starts to melt and drip. Feathers begin to come off rapidly, and you start to plummet towards the dark water below. A freezing gust of wind buffets you, and you crash onto hard, cold stone. It is dark, damp, and cool. You recognize that you are in some sort of a tunnel. You put a hand out to feel the wall beside you. Following it, it takes you through a series of twists and turns until you no longer know where you are. Lost in a labyrinth. Scared, you hear the heavy breathing of an animal stalking you, and heavy footsteps growing closer. You stumble onward, trying to put distance between you and the beast, fear gripping you. You trip on something unseen. When you land harshly on the rough-hewn rock path, you feel something soft under your hand. A thin cord, warm to the touch. It begins to glow with a golden light. You stand and begin to follow it as hope sparks within you. You race through the tunnels, and the grunts and roars grow distant behind you. Just when you think you are going to make it through, the cord suddenly grows dark and frayed. And dark tendrils start to creep up your hands, and they start to turn inky. You compulsively continue along the thread like something is pulling you to its end. Your hand hits something hard, and the string disappears into the wall before you. As your eyes gaze upward, you realize it is not a wall, but the dark side of a monstrous shape of a giant spider. You look up, and the upper half of this spider is a woman-like figure. It is bigger than any creature you have ever seen before. Behind her, connecting her to the wall behind, are tendrils of that same black knotted rope. Her eyes open, they glow gold, and a bird-like shriek erupts from her maw. And you hear the skittering of many legs filling the tunnel behind you. And you look. And that is where we will end our journey for tonight.
Good night.
We will see you when we see you.
Later, internet.
Accurate ending.
Bye.